What's up, guys? Welcome to Don't Fake the Funk. This time again with my buddy Lucas. What's up? And I fucked this up because you were supposed to say the funk.
Fuck this. Fuck it.
All right. Yeah, you're back. We had some scheduling issues, kind of, but now we're back together to.
Oh, I don't have issues. I got Skype fucked me over like Fleece Johnson in a prison shower. I got up the ass. It was broken.
Yeah, Skype fucking raped you, man. Fucking Skype and Linux, that's a bad combination. For everyone out there, fuck Linux.
Like, fuck this.
Yeah.
I'm getting fucking aggravated, man. This is like some Jesus Christ.
Oh.
I'm just bypassing the actual problem. I just gotta work this out, and I'm just gonna have to, of course, buy some software and install that.
Exactly. You'll get this done. But for everyone out there, fuck Linux. So this is the second episode of Don't Fake the Funk MMA Vista, our weekly, or at least I hope so, that will be weekly. Just a little show about MMA in general and giving some predictions, reviews, and previews of events. Yeah, just talking MMA in general. Yeah. So let's start with this last weekend's UFC 177. Just real quick about the main event. It wasn't TJ Dillashaw against Barao because Barao passed out before the weigh-ins. He passed out and was out of the fight. So Joe Soto stepped in, 24-hour notice, and fought TJ Dillashaw. Yeah, Lucas, you watched it live, so just give me real quick your thoughts on the fight.
The fight was good. Excellent, actually. It turned out to be a great card, and Joe Soto was not just showing up to like hang in there or just drop. He was like, he proved to be a worthy opponent. Like the first 3 rounds, he was like right in there, and then TJ Dillashaw came along and pretty much stepped up a notch in round 4 and 5.
Yeah, and it was also interesting how Dillashaw wasn't as aggressive maybe as against Barao, because he said afterwards that Soto's mainly a grappler, wrestler, known for his submissions. So he was a bit worried about the takedown. So he didn't really go 100% with his striking, maybe. And
and he said, didn't he say something about kicks and not throwing kicks in the rounds because of that?
Yeah.
Was it because of that?
Especially low kicks, I think. Yeah. And yeah, Soto landed a couple big shots too. So actually, if you look at the faces after the fight, Dillashaw was pretty busted up too. He had some cuts, some small cuts and stuff. So yeah, Soto was. You could say the fight was more competitive than the fight against Barao when TJ won the title, right?
Definitely.
Yeah. But also, Soto didn't get dropped with a big right hand and almost finished in the first round like Barao did. So that. So yeah.
Yeah, he just I mean, like he said, Barao said it himself. He was on autopilot.
Oh yeah. He didn't know what was going on. So now Barao has some problems to deal with, like maybe going up to featherweight, but his camp's saying no, we won't do that. He's fine at bantamweight. And Dana White also said he won't get a title shot. He has to fight someone else first. So what's next in line for TJ Dillashaw? Maybe the winner of Dominic Cruz against Takeya Mitsugaki. You could see that if Cruz wins impressively in his comeback. Would you, or maybe even Rafael Assunção, who's yeah, also a contender. What would you say? Who do you think would get the next title shot then?
It's a good question.
Because Barao won't get it.
Yeah. Do you think they really won't let him get it, or it's just like they're, Dana's pissed off and is just saying it?
I mean, he could get a title shot in the future, but I think that he really has to beat someone else before he gets one now. Because they can't risk it to have a main event fucked up like at the weigh-ins or before the weigh-ins, they can't risk that again. And Dominic Cruz against, if Dominic Cruz beats Misugaki and impressively and looks good, it would be a big fight against TJ Dillashaw, because Uriah Faber has this kind of rivalry with Dominic Cruz, and TJ Dillashaw is also Team Alpha Male, so yeah, that's...
Yeah, I mean, how couldn't you? Like, Dominic Cruz is... Can you stand that guy?
Not at all. Not at all.
Thank you.
So... Yeah, I'm not saying what I really want to see. I'm just saying what probably will happen, or what could happen. So yeah, Dominic Cruz, if he wins impressively, I think he might get a title shot, which is interesting because both have this footwork kind of style, in and out, Dillashaw and Cruz. So good fight if it happens. Then okay, fuck UFC 177. Let's go to this week's card.
Actually, why fuck UFC 177? Like Tony Ferguson and versus Danny Castillo, and Danny Castillo bitching about like I held him down and did nothing, and so I won. Speech after he lost the fight.
He was almost crying, right? Like,
it was fucking hilarious. I'm gonna like say I was fucking shit faced during the whole event. I drank during the whole evening, like I was out, and then I came home and drank a bottle of white wine that looked like it was from Chernobyl. The color was just off. It looked like fucking Mountain Dew.
You were drinking vinegar, man.
No, it tasted fine, but the color was just off. I don't know what happened there, but I was fucking lit.
At least you weren't
I actually thought it was fucking hilarious. He was standing there with his fucking beanie after the fight in his shirt, and he was like fucking delusional. It was fucking. I thought it was hilarious.
Yeah. I mean, he's saying, I took him down. If he can't get up, that's not my problem. And if it was in prison, he'd be in trouble and shit like that. But
yeah, and like, what's that about? Like,
doesn't even make sense. You gotta, at least if you take someone down, you gotta land some punches. You can't just hold someone down for 3 rounds and then expect to winning, especially for like Ferguson hitting him with elbows, threatening with submissions and stuff. So
yeah, but let me just I just figured out the options, but the sentence alone, in prison, what did he say? In prison he would win, or he would be in trouble, right?
Yeah, he would be in trouble if he couldn't get up underneath him.
It's just like, what the fuck? If the guy's in prison and holds somebody down, then what? Like, are you gonna fuck him? Is that what you're saying? Because like, if you're in prison and you just hold somebody down, somebody's gonna stab you in the neck, or probably fucking in the fucking kidney, or the fucking.
That's what he's implying, though. If you can get up in prison, you're gonna get fucked. That's what he's saying, I guess.
Yeah, well, so why doesn't he go fight in prison and like put his dick up some dude's ass if that's what he likes?
Yeah, that was definitely a bit weird what he said. And was it Joe Rogan? Yeah, I think Joe Rogan was. He didn't even react to it. Like he probably wasn't really listening. So yeah, let's.
Then fucking Shayna Baszler
Oh
fucking
yeah,
took it up the fucking ass. She got her fucking ass whooped.
yeah. Second round TKO, standing.
Ah, that fucking Brazilian lady packs a fucking wallop.
Yeah, she hit her. She hit her with like 40 punches, right?
Yeah, she fucking knocked her cunt loose.
Yeah, that was quite embarrassing because the whole four horsewomen, you know, Ronda Rousey, Marina Shafir, what's the other, Jessamine Duke got knocked out in similar fashion, like also standing TKO. And now Shayna Baszler gets her ass kicked. Marina Shafir got knocked out in some other, was it in Invicta? I don't know, but somewhere else she got knocked out. So Ronda Rousey.
Marina Shafir, really?
Yeah, she got knocked out in her fight.
I missed that. Okay.
So Ronda Rousey's still alone at the top there, you know. I said it once. I wonder how hard does Ronda Rousey go when she's training with them? Probably 5%. Because otherwise, if she goes 50, 60%, she would beat the fuck out of them training, you know. So it's just, yeah, she's definitely a couple steps above them, skill wise.
Yeah, but on the other hand, you know, Shayna Baszler, how old is she? She's like old, right?
She's 34, maybe.
30, 34, right? And like, yeah, I mean, that's pretty old, right? I mean, she's fighting for a long time too. That's what I'm saying. You know?
And her record,
not just
it was like 15-10, something like that. Oh. All right, let's go to the next event this Friday, not Saturday, on Friday. UFC Fight Night Souza against Giga Mousasi, the rematch. They fought before in Dream, right? Was it Dream or Pride? I think Dream.
Let me not talk out of my ass.
Dream. Was Dream.
Dream?
Yeah, and well, let's start with the main event. Fuck it, you know, where do we go from the main event? Yeah, in the first fight, let's just real quick. Jacare took Mousasi down and then tried to punch him, and Mousasi hit him with a powerful up kick right to the jaw and knocked
him right the fuck out.
Knocked him the fuck out. That was the fight. I think pretty quick in a fight too, like a couple minutes in. So, but that fight, Jacare against Mousasi, for me, I don't know who the fuck is gonna win this. I have no fucking idea actually. It's so hard.
Again, you know, this is like fucking hard for me personally because Mousasi's fucking awesome, but you know, like Jacare is just way, you know, actually you can never bet against him. You know, he's like his stand-up is, like they say, you know, always improving, and he's that beast on the ground. So
yeah,
it's hard.
Yeah, Jacare beat is 3-0 in the UFC, beat Chris Camozzi by submission, then knocked out Yushin Okami, then won a decision against Francis Caramon. Then he had elbow surgery, so he's been out for a couple of months, but now he's back. And as you said, his stand-up keeps looking better. So, yeah, Mousasi.
He's not looking too good in the UFC. He fought this Gustafson's teammate.
He fought Ilir Latifi by decision. Then he lost Machida.
Yeah, Machida. Then Mark Munoz, which was actually a good fight.
Yeah, that was impressive. Like his grappling looked very good in that fight. But still, I think grappling isn't what Mousasi should use against Jacare, you know. So
yeah,
it all depends if Mousasi can keep the fight standing.
Yeah, but on the other hand, you know, Mousasi might have some fucking weird ass sambo shit he can pull up his sleeve or something.
Yeah, probably not against Jacare though. I mean, I don't know. Probably.
Like fucking a cup to the face or something, and then
Flying heel hook.
yeah, he might bite his finger. And,
But
okay, that was bad. Let's just move on. That was fucking.
I don't see Jacare in standing knocking out Musashi. I don't see that, and I really think it's gonna go to decision, 5 rounds. Who's gonna win depends on if Jacare can get some takedowns.
I can't pick this. I think.
Man,
I'm just gonna go with 5-round decision, whatever.
Yeah, I don't know either. I'm leaning towards Jacare, but yeah, it's a coin flip. It's 50-50. It's crazy to pick this fight. So let's move on real quick because let's not make this too long. Alistair.
Speaking of somebody is definitely gonna get knocked out, Alistair Overeem is gonna fight Ben Rothwell.
Oh fuck yeah! But that's what I was thinking when he fought Frank Mir. I was like, he's gonna demolish Frank Mir and knock the fuck out of him. Then he just took him down and stayed in his guard and elbowed him 3 rounds. So I don't know. And also, Overeem's chin is really. Look at this fucking record. He has 15. Oh no, wait, losses. 8 KO, TKO losses, only in MMA.
Yeah. Oh.
So his chin is known to be very weak, or he can't recover. If he takes one big punch, he's out of the fight. He's not going to recover. That's kind of his problem. And Rothwell actually looked pretty good against Brandon Vera in his last fight. That being said, I got right on.
Yeah, I did that.
Now you shoot me off, man. What is it? I'm high too. I'm stoned as shit. So.
Guess what? I'm not. Of course, I'm a law-abiding citizen. I'm sitting here in my tweets and I'm smoking clove cigarettes and
drinking tea.
Yeah, of course. It's imported from England. It's black tea, actually. It's a nice cut from Indonesia.
Perfect.
Yeah,
so, yeah, I'm definitely going with Overeem though. Not sure if he's gonna finish. Maybe he's gonna play it safe again, But interesting that he's training at Jackson's now in Albuquerque with John Jones and whoever. So interesting to see how he improved or what changed about his style. I don't know. But yeah, definitely going with Overeem there. What about you?
I'm going to go with Rothwell just for,
just for weak chin factor.
Yeah, no shit.
I mean, yeah. Dan?
I'm going to pick anti-glass chin. That's what I'm going to.
Next.
So then we have Matt Mitrione, the fucking meathead.
Against Derek Lewis.
Derek Lewis. I'm not really familiar with that guy. Did he fight anybody so far, or?
He had 2 fights in UFC, but against really low competition. But
okay.
So I'm just real quick, not to waste too much time. This one, I just think Mitrione is kind of on the over the hill, kind of, a little bit.
Yeah, but not really over the hill. But I mean, he looks like he's not really improving.
Exactly.
I mean, he has fought Chai Congo and lost a fucking whatever decision. He fought Roy Nelson and got knocked silly. Then he fought like whoever.
Philip de Vries knocked him out.
Yeah, and knocked him out.
Brandon Shaw choked him out.
Yeah, he choked him the fuck out, and then like another fucking knockout versus Jordan, not Johnson, Jordan. It's like really so-so, I mean, against good people, he always has really big trouble. I don't know what he's doing during training, or if he just isn't able to improve, but it definitely looks like he's not.
Yeah, I don't know much about Derek Lewis, but I'm just going here with I guess it would be an upset, but I'm going with Derek Lewis by knockout. This one, just.
And I'm gonna say the fucking meathead fucking knocks his brick fist into his head and makes Derek Lewis fall over. I'm just gonna say that.
All right. Then
I say he's gonna improve, like build up his streak.
Another knockout win, 2 in a row would be.
Yeah, I mean, the guy hasn't. I mean, this what he's called again, Derek Lewis.
Yeah, he hasn't fought anyone.
He hasn't fought anybody so far. I think that's like a perfect or perfect. What's fucking shit? I'm sorry. Opponent for Matt Mitrione.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
I haven't seen anything of Derek Lewis, so yeah, I'm just picking out of the blue there. Then Joe Lawson against Michael Chiesa. Interesting. Both very good submission artists.
Yes.
Interesting fight. Joe Lawson, he won his last fight against Mac Danzig, but before that he lost 2 fights against Michael Johnson, Jim Miller. So he kind of needs this win to get back on track,
Yeah. On the other hand, Chiesa is on a 2-fight win streak against Colton Smith and Francisco Trinaldo.
Yep.
And it's hard to say. I mean, he won against Al Iaquinta and looked really good. He choked him out. And then he choked out some guy with some Finnish name I forgot, and then that one loss against George Masvidal. Yeah. I think he has some good chances. I don't know if Joe Lawson is really over the hill. But I mean, on the other hand, this 2-fight. Was it 3-fight? Is he 3-fight losing streak or 2-fight?
No, he lost 2 fights. Then his last fight he won against Mac Danzig.
Oh yeah, right, Mac Danzig.
Yeah, he won a decision.
You just said that before, right? I fucking forgot.
So I don't see a submission in this fight because both guys are so good. So picking Lawson by decision. This one.
It's hard to say, like his last fights that he lost, Jim Miller, Michael Johnson, those were both really good guys, and both decisions, so I think this could be like another decision probably.
Yeah, for Lawson, you're going to Lawson too?
Yeah, I think.
Yeah, Chiesa just hasn't fought, doesn't have the same experience and hasn't fought the same competition, and he lost.
Yeah, but on the other hand, he, I think he's able to hang in there and might be able to counter what Lawson has, and maybe, but not be able to neutralize him, to turn the fight over. So I think it's Lawson decision is like good choice here. I think.
Yeah, I agree. Then last fight we're gonna pick. Nick Lenz against Charles Oliveira. Nick Lenz won a decision against Manny Gumburian, then had a loss against Chad Mendes, and then 3 wins in a row. So he's, out of his last 5, he's 4-1. Pretty damn good. Charles Oliveira.
Hatsuhioki, Anaconda.
Yep.
Andy Ogle, submission triangle. Those were the last 2, and then before that he lost versus Frankie Edgar and Cub Swanson. I mean, those are both
very good guys. Yeah. So that's. I really like Charles Oliveira. His style is always exciting. He pulls off crazy submissions.
Me too. Yeah, he's a fucking awesome dude, and I mean, he had some. Donald Cerrone knocked him out too. But if he wins, he always wins with like.
It's always crazy shit.
Crazy submission, it's like. How many decisions does he have? How many decision wins? Do you know that?
Let's check real quick.
Okay, let's check that. Out of 18 wins, he has 6 by knockout, 11 by submission, and 1 by decision.
That's a 94% finishing rate. Pretty damn good. So he's always exciting. I really like him. He's still young. He's only 24. So he can still improve, but I gotta say in this fight, Nick Lenz might be a bad matchup. I think, strong wrestler, solid stand-up, physically very strong. I don't know if he can pull it off there. Nick Lenz has never lost by the submission, I think. He has one loss by submission, but yeah, he's pretty damn good on the ground, and if he gets top control or it just controls him with his strength, that's
Yada, fuck all the jive. I'm going with Charles Oliveira by fucking submission.
I hope so.
Inverted fucking heel to the fucking neck while rolling for a knee bar and breaking his fucking leg right off beneath the ass.
I hope so, but I'm going just on record going with Nick Lenz, but hoping Oliveira pulls some crazy shit off again. Like, remember when he did that inverted calf slicer?
Yeah.
Fuck. I've never seen that shit before. And he just, I don't know if he to pull shit like that off, you gotta train it, So he's just not pulling it out of his ass right in the middle of the fight, So
yeah,
imagine how crazy his training is. Some crazy shit, man. He's pretty damn good. So yeah, that was all for this card. The rest of the card, you people have to look at yourselves, and let's hope for a good card. And on paper, it looks really damn good in my opinion. So the main card really pretty damn exciting. Good fucking fights. Always good to see heavyweights. It's always maybe not the most technical fights, but always fun, or most times. So yeah. Alright guys, then if someone out there on Twitter, if you want to be on this MMA related show, just hit me up on Twitter, hit Lucas up and say I want to be on, and we set it up. Alright, so
this shit is gonna be on what? Fucking Dropbox, YouTube, and fucking iTunes.
Yeah. And thanks to Danny Penn and his Fist Button Network, he got us on iTunes now. So yeah, we're gonna post that.
Hats off, sir.
Yeah, you're a very good guy. So thank you for listening. See you next time on Don't Fake
the Funk.